Alright, so it's time to play the game of moving cars around. I'm getting the base golf out right now. Parents' cars are out of the way, so now I can finally get the truck back into the backyard. So we got the engine that I picked up from that shop. I think it was like a week ago. That's still sitting here. I'm gonna be using the block to build the strong 07K for when I can like really shoot for high horsepower. Here's the one I just bought right now. I should probably cover this up just in case we get some rain, since I'd like to throw this right into my car. The only things I'm really gonna be changing are, like the intake manifold or exhaust manifold, maybe some of those accessories. But the truck is back here, it's ready to go tomorrow. As I was showing you guys before, I was having issues with getting that turbo manifold off on the engine that came on the car. So hopefully this works. Hopefully this crow's foot set does the trick to get these real pain in the ass nuts off. If not, I don't know how I'm gonna get this off. Wish me luck, boys, wish me luck. That's not gonna work. No, it's definitely not gonna work. Like, I really don't understand how this thing was installed. Really don't get it. Like, how do you get anything onto this nut right here? I don't get it. Even if I could get that on right there, the socket would be useless. Wouldn't even be able to do anything with that. I'm out here and I'm not sleepy. I'm ready to just I'm motivated to get this thing off. So if I can get this thing off tonight, I will be happy with that. It is 10 o'clock right now. I'd be happy to devote like an hour to this right now. Hopefully I can make something happen. We'll see. All right, I'm actually off to a hot start here. So I was able to slide this guy on, and there's actually enough room. There's like half an inch maybe between the wrench and the second runner. There's like half an inch. So I should be able to at least get this thing to turn a tiny little bit. Holy shit, that's on there really tight though. Okay, so I tried breaking that loose. I cannot with this little itty bitty wrench. So I want to put a second wrench on here so I can get some more torque, but the engine mount's in the way. So I'm gonna see what happens here if I try to rotate the engine. Okay, so hopefully this doesn't fall quickly on me. If I can get this thing out, if I can get this nut off, then I'll have a lot more confidence with the rest of them. This seems like the worst one to do. Hopefully when I do this, a shit ton of oil doesn't pour out of the timing chain side. It might always be in the way. Ah, shit. The oil drain fitting is hitting. Holy shit. Oh my god. Shit ton of coolant just poured out. That's not good. Holy shit, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna abort on that one. I don't know how to get more torque on this. Alright. Let's just try smacking on things. Give it a nice little smack. Okay, that worked. It did work, but there's not enough room for me to turn it to the next tooth. I'm using the 12-point side. Oh wait, I can hit it a little bit more. Ah, it's hitting the stud down here. Man, this is a pain in the ass. Well, progress. That is progress. All right, I'm still working on the same nut, but I'm making progress. That's all that matters. So first, I got a little bit of progress by putting this guy in here like this, and then, I have a little bit of room to turn this counterclockwise from here until I hit that stud. Then when I hit that stud, I don't have enough room to bring this back to the next tooth and reset. So what I then have to do is turn this upside down that way, which now points this box wrench towards the block, so then I like start hitting the flange. But if I kind of like try to sneak it and like back it off a little bit, so it's barely on top of the nut, and then I kind of bend it so it's not really straight, then I can get this to clear the flange. So this, you know, comes towards the camera a little bit and it'll clear the flange. So you kind of have to cheat a little bit. It's probably stripping the nut a little bit, but making progress. Okay, so I just had to flip the wrench so that it's like going the opposite way now. And here you can see, so this is what it looks like when it's set up. It hits the flange. Like, I really can't clear it unless I back this off all the way, well, like halfway. And then also like bend it sideways a little bit like that. And then I can sneak it past the flange. Man, I can't wait to get a nice manifold that doesn't have bullshit like this. All right, finally got this thing loose enough to spin by finger. There's a god. But hopefully this one's a cakewalk. Yeah. Sweet. All right, the whole stud came off with that one. That's all right. No big deal. That's a victory in my book. So hopefully I can fly through the rest of these, and hopefully there's no more, you know, significant updates between now and me finishing. So hopefully the next clip is me having the manifold come off. Let's see it. All right, I don't have them all completely off, but I have all of them at least loosened up. So I have, let's see, all but two of them are off completely. So all the bottom ones are off, then all the top ones except for that one and this one. And the only reason they're not completely off is because I can't physically get them off because they're backing up into the manifold. Those are the ones that are like the really, really tough ones that I was bitching about in the beginning. Just a matter of wiggling it out now. There we go. She is off. So yeah, that took a lot. Well, I can't say it took longer than I expected because I knew this was gonna take a long time. But yeah, that took a long time. I'm gonna just take a look at the valves and then I'm gonna go inside because I don't wanna be out here any longer. It's now midnight. Started this at 10 p.m. So let me grab my phone and I'll take a quick little video on my phone. Okay, so that was gonna be it for the night. I really wanna go to sleep, but my friend just sent me this. Let me pull it up on my phone. All right, boys, so when I got home from work today, I took the engine, the new one, off of the truck. Got it down right here. It's still sitting on the pallet, strapped down. So it is ready to start getting all this stuff swapped over from the other one. That's the one that has the good block that I got for very cheap. So the one that actually came out of the car is still back here on the engine stand. Really the only like crucial bolts that I need are the flywheel bolts. So I have those on order today. Look at all these boxes. They were stacked up in the corner. They fell, but they didn't like fall down here. They kind of caught themselves, which is pretty nice. So yeah, I'm gonna start taking a look at the other engine. The other engine's fully dressed. It has, you know, valve cover, intake manifold, exhaust, a whole bunch of stuff in here. The AC compressor, the alternator. So I just need to spend some time stripping it down, and once I get it looking similar to how this one looks, I can see what needs to be swapped over. All right, so it is now past curfew. So it's after the 9 p.m. curfew, so I don't want to be out here with my air gun, which was the plan before the impact. So progress is going to be a little bit slower than I wanted it to be, but I'm still planning on staying out here for maybe like an hour or two and trying to get as much as I can off of this. And then I'll be up early in the morning and try to work all day on this, hopefully getting this engine in tomorrow. I know it's a little bit optimistic, but we'll see how it goes. So it looks to me like I have everything removed from here, but I can't for the life of me shake this thing loose. It's moving, but it's not coming loose. So in this scenario, it helps to have a spare head laying around. So you can see these are a bunch of the bolt holes over the top of the manifold. One on the side, I know I got that one. One right there, I know I got that one. These ones at the bottom, I don't even know what those are for. It might, yeah, I don't know what that's for because that's not on this manifold. But I think that these two are on the manifold. Must be those two. So one right underneath the third and white, and one right here between the fourth and the fifth. So hopefully I can go find this. Well, I found them, and it's not even worth my time trying to get it on camera because they are extremely, extremely hard to find. So, wish me luck. All right, well, there's a lot more coolant in there than I thought there would be. I can't access that bolt all the way up there, so the only way for me to do it is to remove this coolant flange right here, this big coolant hose, possibly even the oil cooler. I don't know, I'm gonna try to keep that on there. The dipstick I can probably get rid of. I knew there'd be coolant coming out of there, that flange. I did not think it was gonna be that much. Look at all this. Whew. Damn. All right, well I just disassembled a lot of stuff off of here. And now I should be able to have room to get up there. So there's a look at the bolt right there. Up there to the left. Whew. So now if I were to get the dipstick out of the way, I'd have even more room, but that should do the trick right there. I should be able to snag it now with the little 1/4 inch. Oh my God, guys, holy cow. I got this thing cracked loose, and I don't think I've ever felt more satisfied in my entire life. Oh my gosh. So it's really tough to get the Allen to even like sit flat, like straight up on that bolt because it's so tight in here. Alright, just to close off the night here, I got the intake manifold off. You can see there is a bunch of carbon right around the lip of the ports, like right at the edge of the ports there is some carbon, but the valves look okay. They look pretty good. But yeah, I have an absolute mess out here, so I'm gonna have to just clean up and call it a night. Gonna take me a while to clean all this up.